Lord help us.
But guys, that is it for our news for the week. We're going to jump over to our topic of the show. It is very chill. It has been a very quiet week, so we had to reach into the grab bag of evergreen topics to pull from. And I figured this was an easy one to talk about, and it'll get us talking about some games that we really haven't talked much about because there's so many through the end of the year. Like 2-3 weeks ago, we did our kind of game of the year progress report where we talked about games from the first half of the year. Now let's talk about games for the rest of 2019. Our topic of the show tonight, guys, is our most anticipated games for the rest of 2019.
No, OP1. It's Sweet Home Alabama. But, nice try.
I've never been to the Reddit Florida Man thing. I'm scared to go there now.
Oh, no, I need to go there now. We need to just have an entire episode where we just look up Florida Man stories and just judge.
Is it that bad?
Oh, my dear friend, you have no idea.
Okay, we'll pin that one down. But guys, what we're going to do is we're going to go through. We've got a list here of the games from 2019, the remainder of 2019 from kind of August 1st onward. We're going to look at some of those and kind of see some of the games that we're kind of pick some of the games we're really excited for and kind of talk about those. And as well as for everybody tuning in Twitch chat, definitely let us know what are some of the games you guys are looking forward to. Or if you hear one that we say and you're really excited about, give a little shout out there. But because you were much more vigilant in preparing for this, go ahead and pull out your first game while I look at this list here.
So Astral Chain, it's going to be that Switch game where you are linked with the chain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm fairly interested in this. The gameplay looked interesting. You can see a lot of it. They actually had some gameplay on Nintendo Treehouse, so you should definitely check it out. I believe so, because I did see gameplay. August 30, 2019, so we are a stone's throw away.
It is. That's the game that it's like the very anime-like game on the Switch where you're the cops and you have like...
Yes, it is Weeb Simulator 2019. Yes.
Stand-like creature tied to you and they help you defeat evil demons and stuff. I think that's...
Yes, essentially it's a JoJo's inspired Demon Slayer.
Where's Seth when we need him, right?
Look, he's not here, obviously. If he was here, he would know.
No, but Astral Chain does look cool.
Yeah.
I'm interested in that game. What's drawing you to that? I'm just asking.
It's just weeb. My inner weeb. It screams at me. It needs sustenance. Anime is not enough all the times. Like Tales of Symphonia needs to be played every so few years, so I don't forget it.
Okay.
Yeah, just inner weeb crying out for more anime-based games. I specifically left that one you're typing now off just for you.
You're a friend. I love you. Good. But no, Astral Chain looks cool. When did that come out again? What's the name?
August 30, 2019. Wow, it's a Switch game too, so
that's not far at all.
Games that come on Switch, I will be doing my best to support them. Also, gonna add another one that I don't have on here real quick. There's a Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition. It came out in 2015 on the Vita and the PS3 and the PS4. It will be coming to the Switch with all DLC.
Yeah, we talked about this before the episode.
I have played that game. I have streamed that game before. You need to, if you like Digimon or any of the Digimon games, that is a game to play.
Digital monsters, Digimon are the champions.
Look, they survived the Pokemon bloodletting. Barely. They had to go to the Dragon Ball world. Use the Dragon Balls to wish for like eternal youth or something. Oh yeah. Oh, Nick Uncut. This is great. Hey, Rurutu, welcome. Just as a teaser for our Florida Man, top headline is Florida Man tosses his son into ocean to teach him to swim and proceeds to do backflips into the water. Says he's going to jail for being awesome.
Okay. I mean, I guess that's what it is.
Oh, dude.
That's weird.
I actually follow a Florida Man Twitter feed just for all the news headlines.
Mm-hmm.
because they're that crazy.
Why? Why?
But it has its own Twitter feed for news. I'm just telling you.
I guess, yeah, that is pretty meta. That's pretty high up there. Okay.
I love the fact that the picture that they used for their Twitter profile pic, it looks like a dude who was on meth that got arrested.
I did find. Oh, I'm gonna find.
I'm going to show you. I'll show you.
This.
So you're up on the next one there.
I am. Okay. I'm gonna put that on there. I'll finish that out. My first game on my list is Control.
Isn't that the Remedy or
Yes.
Yeah.
This more or less kind of fell off radars. Did I? Don't.
Yeah.
It's okay. This kind of fell off my radar a little bit. And one of the, I'll definitely admit, this game wasn't on my list for most anticipated game. Kind of probably a couple of weeks ago. But one of the things that it kind of helped sway me, IGN is doing their IGN First on Control for the month of July. And I've been really impressed with this game. For people who don't know, Control is that kind of weird, mind-bending, otherworldly shooter game from the people at Remedy who did like Quantum Break and Max Payne.
Wait, is this going to be on PC?
Yes, it is.
Beautiful.
PC, PS4, and Xbox. It is coming out on August 27th. The cool thing about the IGN First stuff is they actually started showing gameplay of the game.
Okay.
And it looks very, very cool. So basically, like third person, you have this one pistol and you can like it morphs into different types of weapons. They talked a little bit about the story about how you're just kind of a fish out of water. You go into this building and you inadvertently become the director of the entire Federal Bureau of Control, which is like this paranormal organization that kind of stops paranormal stuff from happening, and they control that, and you're stuck in this building, and as the director you have to go in and kind of the way they started describing this, it's very Metroidvania like. So like you'll go through the different levels of the buildings, but you'll end up going back and forth through different parts. Once you get new skills, you'll be able to open up new sections of the building. You'll have quests and stuff that you'll be getting from people to actually do stuff to help them out. There's all this cool stuff. You would like grab stuff and throw it. You could shoot debris off the wall, then pick up the debris with your psychic powers and throw them at people. Mm-hmm. You can float in the air like some psionic demon. I don't know. It looks really, really cool. I actually one of their last videos that had a lot of their gameplay, I think, was like 15 minutes of gameplay. It looks really, really good, and I'm really, really excited for it. Once I started watching the coverage, because I think that for me, that's what I wanted. I wanted to see some gameplay of it because I really hadn't heard much from the game at all.
Okay.
And so getting a chance to see it now, that I'm super hyped for that game. I can't wait for it to come out. It comes out August 27th this year. So be on the lookout for that. But Control's going to be cool.
Dope. I'm going to take it back over. Daemon Ex Machina. It's September 13, 2019. This is essentially the badass mech game that we've always wanted, and it's going to be a Switch game.
There is a
I actually played the test.
How was that?
feedback.
I never got a chance to play
I actually
that.
enjoyed it.
Okay, you did.
All right, imagine anime BS. All right,
Good.
with mech pilots everywhere.
I'm already in. Okay.
All right, and they're fighting each other. And some people have like robotic eye replacements, kind of like. Did you ever see Appleseed Ex Machina?
I know of Appleseed. I've never watched it.
All right. First off, you and I are going to fix that
Okay.
because I own it on Blu-ray.
Okay.
So, you know what? There's going to be an anime book club on it.
Oh, snap.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that right now. Yeah, there's been like 4 remakes of the Appleseed anime, and it's just a movie. But it's based
like
off
OVA?
of a manga. Yeah, it was originally an OVA, then a movie, and all kinds of other stuff. But yeah, September 13, 2019. This made me feel like a mix between Gundam and Appleseed, and I was like, yes.
You had me at Gundam, Will.
Yeah.
You know this.
I know, but all right. Look, all I'm saying is I need mechs in my life. And if I can get mechs, that also would be a great idea if you made a game and put a Gundam skin on it. Instead of this garbage that you keep putting out, Sunrise. I don't want to hear it. Make a proper Gundam game. That's what we really want. Rurotu Zone of Enders, I can't ever support that game ever again because Konami owns it and Konami crapped on Kojima.
I can support that game, Rurotu. Zone of the Enders, if you play that series, play the second runner, because the first one is not all that great.
I'm saying if they were to make another one, not touching it, because Kojima's not involved.
Okay. Gotcha,
that franchise is dead to me unless Kojima's involved.
So, yeah, Zone of the Enders 2, the second runner, is...
World premiere.
Beautiful.
Nick Uncut, good job.
Thank you.
Yes. I will find out the exact version, though, of Appleseed we're going to watch. It's going to happen, and then we will do an anime book club on it.
Okay. Deal. Next, is it my turn again?
Yeah. Hey, Leon, welcome.
Look, son, get hype. Leon the Gray and everybody else in Twitch chat and listening on audio services. Doom Eternal is coming. It will be spectacular. I've been on a Doom. I felt like I've been on a Doom binge. Like I started. For people who haven't watched it, the No Clip series, the 3-part series where they talk about Doom and kind of the 2016 remake, was just so awesome. Especially part 2, where they talk about how they started like constructing the story, is great. Doom Eternal looks like everything. Like Doom 2016 was the big hit that nobody expected. I think people expected it to be awesome, but people didn't expect it to be as awesome as it was. And so coming in now, Doom Eternal is looking to be a massive hit. It's coming right in the right before Black Friday,
Nice.
which is a big selling season. That game is looking so good. You're the Doomslayer, you got guns, you're there to kill demons. You got demons with swords now, you got a sword, you got axe, all sorts of crazy stuff. You got a freaking a grappling hook on your shotgun. You go like, whoop, I got you right here, boom, boom, boom. You're dead. You're sitting here doing acrobatics and stuff on the rails and stuff, jumping through walls, busting people up. It's just it's killing demons, man.
And it's gonna be on the Switch.
And it's gonna be on come on, guys. It's gonna be on Switch.
I mean, I'm gonna buy it on PC because laptop, and desktop.
You have to make sure you see every pixel of the demon blood as your shotgun blows them apart.
Yeah, well, I mean, I still got the 1080 Ti, so I'm gonna be able to run it at least 200 frames a second.
Yeah, good. It's Nick Uncut says rip and tear. That's exactly right, sir.
It's gonna be even better when I get my 12-core processor in there.
Yes.
For those that don't know, I'm doing a rebuild. I'll be posting pics on Patreon, Discord.
It's cool. It's dope. But Doom Eternal, I am super pumped for Doom Eternal. I want to jump back in and play the original one and go through that again, maybe on like a hardcore mode. But Doom was, if you haven't played Doom from 2016, go play that game. It is really good, and then get hyped for Doom Eternal. It's going to be awesome.
Agreed. Doom Eternal looks badass.
Yes.
So, Rurotu, I went for the 12-core because of higher clock speeds. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't want to put $750 into a processor. When I could take that extra money and buy a PCI Express 4.0 solid-state drive.
That's it. That's my number 2. What's your number 2, dog? Or your
my number 3.
Yeah.
Where we're going, we won't need cores. Nick Uncut, thank you. So I'm actually going to go with Destiny 2 Shadowkeep. And the reason why I'm going with Shadowkeep, it's out September 17, 2019. I really love Destiny. With all the faults and problems and complaints I've had with that game, the fact that this is going to be the first expansion into a world in this game where they're treating it like an MMO. They're actually going to be treating it like the game it deserves to be treated, and they don't have the Activision influence anymore. And I am 100% on board to give them a chance.
Like, let's talk about Destiny for a second. Like, Destiny's had a hell of a ride, huh?
It really has. And it's amazing what started happening once Activision no longer had the keys to the kingdom. Like, all of a sudden, they're doing things that are way pro gamer. They're changing things. They're going to be like, yeah, so cross save is going to be totally an option now. So if you're on PS4 and you want to play with friends on PC, yoink. Oh, hey, you bring it over to Steam, you're good to go. It's going to be on Steam for those of you who are Steam lovers out there.
Part of the PC Master Race. Let your long, flowing blonde locks flow into the breeze.
Oh, man, look. 8K Gaming. That's another video I'm going to share to you. Just make sure you're ready for profanity. But, yes, no, 100%. We're the American Final Fantasy 14.
I thought that was World of Warcraft.
That is definitely World of Warcraft.
Yeah, it's definitely World of Warcraft.
Crossplay isn't there yet, OP1, but here's the cool thing. They have said that they are not ruling it out, but they need to get cross-save working first.
Then they're going to work on that.
Then they're going to work on that. So they didn't say that they're not going to do it, but how awesome would it be is if you're on a PS4 and an Xbox and your boys over there on, say, the PC, and you could all group up together to do PvE content. Now, PvP, you got to put rules. If you're on PC playing with console kids, you got to play with the controller. I feel like that's fair. However, I play against people with keyboard and mouse.
The easiest thing to do is to give
PC,
people the choice.
And I still win.
You give people the choice. You can toggle on and say, hey, I want to play with PC people or I don't.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Nick Uncut. Oh, my God. I would love to get a no-clip behind the scenes. So, for Destiny 2, by the time Destiny 3 starts coming out.
Yeah, I was Nick Uncut in chat says, also, can we get a no-clip documentary for Destiny 2? That would be cool to see.
Yes. Also, Bungie released a Vidoc called Out of the Shadows.
It's 15 minutes. I want to finish watching that. I didn't finish all of it.
I'm going to link that here for everybody. It's very interesting on what they're pushing and how they're treating the game now.
Yeah.
They're essentially saying, like, if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck. They're finally treating this game like it's an MMO. You're running around with your friends. You're encountering other players. You are shooting enemies to get loot. You have raids. You have strikes, which are essentially dungeons. It's an MMO.
To answer an earlier question from Opie1, he says, that's true. How long has it been out? Destiny has been out. The original Destiny came out in 2013, on the right as the PlayStation 4, kind of like a year or two after they came out, and they've been 2013 to now. Destiny 2 came out in 2016.
I think so. Yeah, because they had. Yeah, they did because they. The Taken King was year 2.
That was original Destiny.
It was original Destiny year 2.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, yeah, Leon LeGray says 2016. So that's right. Okay. Full disclosure, Destiny 2 Shadowkeep is also on my list. I am super pumped for that game. I've been working and playing. I think we streamed Destiny last week a little bit. I wanted to play that game more. It's crazy how much content is there. And I'm having to like check videos to find out more about it. I want to try and get some of these legendary guns, and dude, we can play the forges.
I know. I know.
We can play them.
So actually, this is interesting because for a lot of people that don't know, when the forges they came out and they were still under Activision control, Cam and I got really upset because we were like almost raid tier in the prior expansion. We go into the new expansion, we can ignite a forge, but we can't finish it, and it was the two of us together.
And we weren't
like doing no damage either.
You start the content. We were light level 600, but then like literally this brand new content to inject more fun into the game. But they're like, oh, you need to be at least like 620, 630 to do the forge properly. So guess what? Now you have to, for the new content that was paid DLC that you paid for and you bought and you expect to at least get some fun when you jump in. Now you're having to grind, and it was a grind. I think after like a couple of hours that night, we got to 608.
Yeah, and it was bad enough that I stopped playing the game and I went to other games. I was like, you know what? I'm going to come back to this when they fix it.
That's what we decided we were going to step away and left, and we hadn't played since. So,
yep.
Shadowkeep is looking very, very awesome.
Yeah.
It's going to be pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm 100% in on it. It's going to be interesting for sure.
My number 3, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Coming
Really?
out November 15th, 2019. I'm actually, since we're looking at videos, I want to see if I can find this one. So I know people saw, if you watched E3, you probably saw the kind of clip, the slice that they pulled out for showing people. I have actually right here, let me copy and paste this. I'm going to paste it in the Twitch chat for people. They actually, for people who don't know, they actually released the extended version of that. So what I've basically heard from everyone who was there is that the slice they showed at the EA Play event, people were like, okay, it looks good, but still very cautious, like, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But then they went to the hands-on gameplay demo, and then people were coming out saying, oh my god, this game is it's going to be freaking awesome. Looks great.
Okay.
What EA ended up doing, which is on them, a couple weeks later, they actually released the extended gameplay demo, which is the full 30-minute hands-on gameplay demo that they were showing people on the show floor, which actually shows a lot more intricacies on how gameplay works. So the gameplay itself is very much like it's Metroidvania-like. So you can pull up a map and you can go to these different planets, and you'll have to go to different planets, then come back once you get new force abilities. There are all these other mechanics that are in the video that they don't show in the EA Play cut, which was stupid on their part. I watched the full 30 minutes and I was like, okay, I'm very interested in this game right now. This looks really, really good. Star Wars is, I think Obi-Wan in chat was hyped about it, like, woo, Star Wars. There.
Okay.
So Star Wars is super, super, I'm super excited for it. People, you should know, the Jedi Fallen Order, it's from the guys over at Respawn. The combat, they talked a lot more about the reasoning for their combat, and some of the stuff they did in combat looks looks much better than I expected it to. So I'm really, really interested to see how this game shapes out. I'm hopeful, very hopeful for this game, especially after watching the extended gameplay demo.
Slight side note before we go into the next thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what game I really want to see more of?
What?
Beyond Good and Evil 2.
You might have to wait on that one.
I know.
Did you play the first one?
I own the first one on PC, actually.
I never played the first one, so I really don't have an attachment to that game.
Well, no, but looking at the way the game is built and everything else, man, I am 100% in on it. I want to see more on it. I'm just being impatient.
When do you think that game's coming out, actually?
It's going to be a PS5, Xbox 720, whatever we're going to call it, launch title. I think it'll be a launch title for them because it's been in development for years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to buy it on PC. I don't care.
Yeah, the fact that they showed, they had, some slides and stuff last year or the year before really makes me think that game was in, early development. So I'd agree with you, 2022, maybe 2023. That's my guess. I don't know.
God, don't.
Because the game looked beautiful, looked great, very ambitious.
Although I will say, I got something to hold me over now, and it's thanks to Obsidian Entertainment.
Okay, well, yeah. What's your next one?
The Outer Worlds.
This game looks. Go ahead. I'm give you.
I'm 100% in on this. It's just enough old school used technology, sci-fi mix going on. I am literally just sitting here watching it. I'm playing the trailer, and this is actually the E3 2019 trailer. So for you kids at home, you can watch it along because I want y'all to have the video of what I'm talking about as well. I am all in on this because it's cool. It's essentially Fallout New Vegas and a modern game engine that's not the garbage Bethesda engine. I mean,
right?
I'm stepping away from Bethesda games until they fix their engine. And I know engine is a very vague term. It's just
their engine is janky.
It's janky AF. It's janky AF, and that's the politically correct way of saying it.
Let me get on my bus here. if you've watched our content at any point in time, you should know I've never been a Fallout or Elder Scrolls fan. One of the reasons for that is that their engines and their games ship with bugs consistently, and they don't look that great.
Now, I will say, Skyrim, I play it on PC. I play it with mods to make everything 4K textures.
Okay.
So, and I'm playing the new version of it where it's like the new and improved with better base textures. I also didn't get that game at launch.
Skyrim?
Yeah, I did, at all. I got it when I did my my Core i5 3000 series build.
Yes.
Yeah, that's when I got it. Yeah. Leon LeGray. So you are going to DreamHack Atlanta? Oh, so Leon, you're going to DreamHack this year. I don't know if you know, we have an event for DreamHack Atlanta. So you may want to look on our Facebook or...
I got him.
Okay. Cool, man. Look,
we talked about it the other night.
Look, I'm just saying, just hop in the caravan and let's go. We're going to play Convoy the whole way there.
He's already there. He's in...
Oh.
He's from Georgia. He'll meet us there.
Well, you know what? You can meet us at the state line and just follow us.
There you go.
Yeah, you can be our Georgia escort.
My thoughts on Outer Worlds. I'm really excited about this game, and I say that if you go way back to our earlier episodes, Will and Sabrina and Seth are like, you got to play Fallout 4, and I play it, and I'm like, I can't.
Now, I have Fallout 4. I like Fallout 4, but I like Fallout 4 knowing that it's essentially like a sci-fi version of Skyrim.
Yeah, and
that's why I like it.
But for me, like, when I saw Outer Worlds for the first time, I was like, my initial thought was, this looks like Fallout, but it looks good.
Yeah. No, it looks like they made their own engine and they actually made a proper game.
Mm-hmm. It's just, I
love that these guys actually have funding now because they're Microsoft.
Yes, they're owned by him. So, this game is going to be great. I'm not going to be shocked if this ends up on people's Game of the Year talks.
I'm very tempted to pay outright for this game, even though it'll be on Game Pass.
Whoa, really? Okay. Nick Uncut, an earlier comment he makes, I would be excited for Beyond Good and Evil 2, but the fact they're working with Hit Record has me deeply conflicted. That's a whole other conversation. I didn't want to get into that tonight because it's the relaxed podcast tonight.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I get you, man. I have issues with anything involving Activision. So,
Opie1 says, I could get into Skyrim if I could play through with someone, I think. I've never gotten into them, but I don't play a ton of games, so that doesn't really say anything.
Obi-Wan, I'm going to tell you right now, it's a single-player game. So, you can put that right now.
Okay. My next one, already talked about Destiny 2, didn't we?
Sweet.
So, yeah, then my last one... Oh, actually, just so people know, Jedi Fallen Order comes out November 15th. Cool. Outer Worlds comes out October 25th. We didn't even throw those dates out there, but
Maybe.
Apparently, November 15th is going to suck for me because guess what else is coming out on November 15th?
Sword and Shield.
Pokemon Sword and Shield.
It's okay. While you're waiting on the loading screens from Jedi Fallen Order, you can play Pokemon.
Actually, there you go. Double play there. I have been... I've never talked about stories on Pokemon. Maybe we'll do it in some episode sometime later, but... Let me sit in my rocking chair and get my cane and talk to the kids. I remember when I played Pokemon the first time, and you had red and blue, and you had to trade via trade link cable, and you liked it. And now we're here in 20...
So I used to live in Stafford or Fredericksburg area, Virginia, and at the time when those games came out, we were actually... My cousin had blue, I had red. It was my cousin Chuck.
Nice.
We went to the same school. We were on the same bus stop.
Mm-hmm.
We always had a link cable with us in case people wanted to battle or we wanted to battle. So we would be on the bus on the way to school every morning trying to beat the ever-loving shit out of each other in Pokemon battles.
So on the bus, when like kids get into fights, or like some bully comes up to you and you're like, "Oh, you're gonna get beat up now, dude," and you're like, "Okay, then let's go." And you both pull out your Game Boys and your Link cables. You're like, "Let's go, let's do."
Honestly, a lot of us dueled. And the other another thing that once the Advance came out and we had Advance Wars, that was another thing we did a lot of.
Oh yeah. Oh, Advance. Oh, don't get me started on Advance Wars.
I was a Pokemon Red and then Yellow kid. I did end up getting Yellow, and then I retired Red to my little sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Talking back on another game, Nick Uncut, I want to read that comment. The biggest issue with Obsidian games is that they often go on for too long. So the fact the game is only around 20 hours has me interested. Yet that's good. That
Yeah.
it wasn't. They said it's not going to be a huge RPG.
I'm interested in what they're working on afterwards now because they're building something just for the Xbox.
Yeah. Man, like Pokemon, I've just had a deep history with Pokemon. I've played every version since the first one, with the exception, I think, of Ruby and Sapphire. Somehow I missed those two.
I didn't play them Ruby and Sapphire when they first came out, but I did play the remake.
I played a little bit of the remake. Yeah, I did as well.
Actually, besides the first and second gen, the gen with Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina was my favorite generation.
That's Gold and Silver.
No. Gold and Silver is second gen.
No.
That was like
Black
fifth
and
gen.
White?
Before that.
Somebody correct us. The version with Dialga,
Palkia, and Giratina.
Oh, Diamond and Pearl.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yeah. No, they were good.
Diamond and Pearl was good. Yeah, Bean Boy got it right as we slid it in there.
Yeah.
But no, I've played Pokemon. I have been a Pokemaniac, and I bounce back and forth on Pokemon Go because where I am half the time there's poor cell signal. I have it on my phone. I downloaded it this week. Shocker.
I know because I saw that you opened a package from me.
I gotta send you one as soon as I go somewhere. But Pokemon Sword and Shield, I'm really, really excited for. Just to get, I want to get back into that Pokemon world, and I want to see what they've got, at least to start their venture into releasing games on the Switch. I didn't step into Let's Go Eevee or Pikachu.
No,
because I wanted to wait for this version. I wanted Sword and Shield. I've played the original games enough times. I know Bulbasaur 001 on the Pokédex and in our hearts. Don't let him fool you with. Don't let him fool you with his Charmander propaganda, people.
By fire be purged. That's all I'm saying. By fire be purged.
But
he has the highest attack stat, and you can make him have the highest speed stat. Don't want to hear it. Of the starters, defense stat that is straight up.
That's
Blastoise.
Yeah, that's real.
That's straight up Blastoise.
But no, I'm really excited. All the the gimmicky stuff they always do with the Gigantamax crap, whatever. I don't care about that. Just the new Pokemon, new world, new realm, like experiencing and having that fun. Like I've actually been itching to grab my.
I think I'm gonna find an old Atomic Purple Game Boy Color. I think I'm gonna get it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get an old Game Boy Color and mod it with a backlit screen and a rechargeable battery, and find the old games.
Yeah. In Obi-Wan chat about Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, he says they're pretty much the same as Red and Blue. So that's really why I didn't want to jump out and grab them there. But no, I'm really excited for Sword and Shield.
That's fair.
I'm pumped. That's going to be a game like that is a game for me. All Pokemon games I start playing and I play through until completion, and I'm catching all the Pokemon and doing all the cool stuff. So I'm really excited to see what the game has in store.
Yeah. What's really interesting is apparently there are mods actually, so you can get a backlit LCD for your Game Boy Color.
Oh!
And change it out. And I think I'm about to do that.
I did not know that.
Because if I can get my Atomic Purple Game Boy Color and put a rechargeable battery in there with a backlit LCD, I'm going to go play Crystal again. Because I think Pokemon Crystal and Dragon Ball Z Legendary Super Warriors are the two best games ever on that platform.
On the Game Boy?
Yeah. Because Crystal had the Battle Tower, so it was the first Pokemon game that had a proper endgame system built into it, and it had the whole Suicune storyline.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that was always fun.
Yeah, I like the tower. The tower was cool.
Yeah, so that, and then, well, Legendary Super Warriors was just a card-based Dragon Ball game, and it worked really well. I don't care what anyone says.
I did like that game. I think did we play that game?
Dude, I still have the cartridge.
I feel like I played the card game with somebody.
Well, no, not the card game. It is a card-based Game Boy Color game.
I know. Yeah.
It takes you all the way through Majin Buu at the end.
I liked a game I liked on the Game Boys, The Legacy of Goku.
Legacy of Goku was a Game Boy Advance.
With Advance? Okay.
Yeah.
It was still cool. It was dope.
Yeah.
It was real good.
100%.
Yeah, Opie-Wan says the Battle Tower was awesome in Pokemon.
No, 100%, man. It's amazing.
But that's really the big ones that I had. Were there any other ones that maybe not be your top ones, but ones worth mentioning?
Worth mentioning, actually.
I know one I completely forget about because I think in my heart of hearts I feel that this game is not going to be releasing this year.
The Kojima game
is Death Stranding.
That game's not coming out this year.
I will, man. If that game releases this year, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Look. Apparently, Fortnite Save the World edition was supposed to come out this year, and that hasn't happened. I think that version got canned.
That's funny.
I think that got canned. Nerd confession: the only thing. What?
The Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I'm excited for the single player on that.
Oh, we got the Master Chief Collection. Was supposed to be coming out with Reach remastered on PC this year.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be interesting.
What other games?
Hey, Fighters is an amazing game.
Fighters is great. I need to get the season pass for that. The second season.
Let's see.
What other cool little games here? We're thumbing through the list here to see if there's any we missed that I'm sure some people are excited for. Death Stranding, Luigi's Mansion 3 for our
you get Luigi
Mansion
bro.
3 for our Nintendo fans. Jeez, I gotta get it out there.
Yeah, yeah, you can be Luigi, so that's cool.
Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
Man, whatever.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll wait.
I have one Tom Clancy game to play, and that's The Division 2.
There you go. You get a lot of content to go through too. Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. We never mentioned that. I think that's worth mentioning.
Warcraft 3 Reforged. How did I forget this game?
Is that coming out this year?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
it comes out like by August or something.
You're on that bus already.
Oh, no, I already paid for the game.
Yeah.
I don't like pre-ordering games necessarily, but good lord, I've already paid for this game.
Borderlands 3. That's another big game that a lot of people are.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've paid for the game.
Kroger 508 already calling it in chat. Ghost Recon is not going to be that good. The video looked cool.
I'm gonna be honest, that game didn't look that good.
The video looked okay.
I mean, so. You know that thing that they do over at DICE every once in a while where they make a shooting game that's, not Star Wars?
Yeah, I do.
And it's generic AF, and, like, a lot of people don't like playing it.
Mm-hmm. I've heard of it.
Yeah, that's how I felt this game looks.
Oh, really? Wow. He says, I see the price drop in a month. Oof.
Yeah, I'm not.
Well, it is pretty close to holidays, so I wouldn't be surprised if you see a price drop by Black Friday.
Yeah.
Good. Anything else, Will?
Oh, they're doing a remaster of Ni no Kuni. So those of you who didn't have it on PlayStation 3 or missed the PlayStation 3 generation, Ni no Kuni is a Japanese role-playing game. It is essentially if Hayao Miyazaki made a game, this is how it would look.
Yep.
You need to play this game if you have not. I still have the PS3 version. I'm thinking about buying the PS4 version because the less things I need.
I never played that game, was it?
No, dude, you need to.
Okay.
It's like, in my opinion, if you want to look at JRPGs and all this stuff, it's about Last of Us tier as far as quality. As far as game quality. The story may not be the same quality as Last of Us depending on where you place that story.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say it is an amazing game.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah, I forgot the... Oh, and if... Yeah, no. I already mentioned the Digimon game.
Yep. Well, if that's it, then guys, that's going to be it for this episode 144 of the Rocket Punch Cast. As always, guys, what are your guys' favorite games for the remainder of 2019? Let us know in Twitch chat here, or via social media there. Hit us up at Rocket Punch Go, at Rocket Punch Network over on Facebook, all that other good stuff there, guys. But yeah, that is it for this episode of the Rocket Punch Cast. Thank you guys so much for joining us this evening. Appreciate all the love and whatnot. If you're watching us via Twitch, don't go anywhere. We're going to throw a raid to one of our friends here that we know from the Alabama streamers here. We'll go goof off in their stream and have a little bit of fun with them. So if you're watching the stream, don't go anywhere. But everybody via audio, thank you guys, of course, for joining us here at Rocket Punch, the Rocket Punch Cast. Remember, you can listen to the show every Tuesday on your service of choice. Come join us in on Sunday so you can be a part of the conversation. And as always, guys, make sure you head over to rocketpunchgo.com to find out all the cool stuff that we do for you guys each and every week. Anything else you got to add?
No, man. Good luck, have fun, and be decent to each other. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, there you go. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.